Hey guys, welcome back to Make That Sea Change. This is my site and channel aimed at assisting those who are looking to get themselves set up an online business. And as part of that, today we're going to look at how to sell watches online. Now, as a lot of my ideas come from, this is one that come from real life. As I've written in the post, I'm not going to go into full detail. Basically, a friend of mine ran out of a bar, stuck his head through a car window, gave over some money, come back with a watch. It was a Rolex watch. I think he paid about $2,000. Obviously done his due diligence before he got there, which was one thing I was worried about. But at the end of the day, started chatting to him about it, and he said, "Yep, oh yeah, I buy, sell, swap watches all the time. It's a hobby of mine. I like watches. I collect watches." And he showed me some sites. He was on like Facebook groups and stuff like that. Massive interest. So I thought, okay, well, if that's something that people are interested in doing, is there a way that we can sell watches online if it's something we're passionate about? And we always talk about setting up an online business based on your passion. So if watches are your passion, here are some ways that maybe you can get yourself started and set up your own online business. Okay, so how do we get started? Now, the first thing we do to get started here is you need to see if there's a market for it. If there's no market, not really any point in doing it. So if we just skip over to the post quickly, what I started to do here is just had a look as we get started, just to see what online searches are like when it comes to watches, because if no one's searching for them, then there's not an interest there on them. So had a look in 59,951 on average search per month for watches. You can see we've got wristwatches for sale, men's designer watches, watches for men for sale, shopping watches, shop watches, affordable, authentic. Authentic's a big one, especially in the market that my friend's in. Wanting to know if he can look at authentic watches. So a good lot of numbers there. From there, we go into, I just thought I'd narrow it down a bit. Rolex watches, 35,000 people per month search for Rolex watches. And again, you got new Rolex watches brand new Rolex watches sale. Cheap Rolex watches, authentic Rolex watches. So the same tone about new, sale, and authentic on Rolex. And then based on where we are with technology these days, let's look at smartwatches. Affordable smartwatches, great smartwatches sale, cheap ladies. So again, that cost effectiveness to it, and also the ladies and men's and sale and all that sort of stuff. So based on those three options there, some very good numbers in the tens of thousands for every search, which is something we definitely want to look at. And then search trends over time. So we can see Rolex, smartwatches, Swiss watches, and people wanting to buy watches. Do you know that Apple sell more watches per year than the entire Switch watch market? There's a little bit of information for you next trivia night. But yeah, so we can see interest, a few spikes. Now those spikes, when I broke that down into a yearly thing, those spikes are around Christmas. So obviously people are buying things around the Christmas time. That spike there was March last year when the pandemic hit. So there you go. There's some that's how you can tell some of these sort of things, but it's come back up as well. So, good market. All in all, something that we would definitely be interested in looking at if that's what we want to do. So there's a good lot of sales for there. Now, what we need to do now to get started is think about what are we going to sell. In the results I looked at there was quite a few different options for watches. And if we go back to the post here, you can see you've got general sales, specific use, accessories, smartwatches apps, repairs and maintenance, refurbishment, and trading. So your job here is there's 3 steps here, and the post again has it all in great detail. First step to do there is then what's your niche. So if your niche is general watches, that's fine. You're right about all the different watches you've got. It might be smart watches. As we said, it could be trading watches. It could be accessories. It could be storage. It could be maintenance. It could be cleaning. It could be how to identify whether they're authentic. All those sort of things are niches that you can get into. If you're not entirely sure where that's headed, think about the problems that you know how to solve. Think about what you do if you're interested in watches, what you do to get online to look at watches. Is it to buy one? Well, your problem is you want to buy a watch. How to see if it's authentic. So your problem is you're looking at a watch, but you don't know whether it's authentic or not. how to store all your collectible watches. So your problem is you don't know how to store your watches, or what you don't know the best way to store your watches so that they stay free of dust, so they don't corrode. I mean, them shouldn't corrode, but they corrode. Um, battery life, all those sort of things are problems that people have. So if you know an area that you're going to focus on, it could be smartwatches for athletes. So if you are looking at that, and I swim every day, I want to know what my laps, how many laps I've done, what my heart rate was. I want to know the average type of lap. Mine actually tells me what type of stroke I've done. So if I don't know all that is, that's my problem. How do I find a watch that gives me all that information? They're the problems you're solving. So you think about it from a problem solving point of view, that might help you with your niche. The next step in that then comes to who is your target audience. So if you're targeting collectors, what sort of information are collectors after, and how does that result into you finding your niche? If it is smartwatches, again, how does that relate to what it is you're doing? And how does that relate to, are you dealing with professional athletes? Are you dealing with school kids? My son has a little Fitbit watch that he runs around with at school because he likes to know how many steps he's done and then compares to what steps we've done. Kills us by about 10,000 steps a day, but if you're targeting me to buy for him, it's a different set of problems. It's potentially a different niche than what is if you're targeting him directly. So, or if you're targeting me to buy a sports watch, I haven't got them here with me, but to buy a sports watch for what I use mine for swimming and the like. So they're the three things you can think about. And again, if you go back to your searches, we saw in a search we had authentic Rolex watches, authentic Rolexes for sale. You could do that search for any sort of brand that you're after and work out, and that's how you can see what people are searching for, and that can help you with your niche as well. So think about, what niche is it? So what are you narrowing down to? I mean, if you're doing watches in general, that's fine, but just keep in mind that there's a lot of watches out there, a lot of different types, a lot of price points. I mean, I can go down to the $2 shop and buy watches till they come out my ears. They're not going to be quite the same value and work for quite as well as a Rolex or a Tag Heuer or those sort of things. I'm certainly not going to be able to buy one $2 shop, keep it for 6 months and sell it for $4. So think about where you're narrowing your niche down to. Think about the problems you can solve based on your own knowledge or your passion or whatever it is that you really want to work with. And then think about the target audience you've got. Once you've done that, that allows you to work out how to sell your watches, which is the next step. How to sell, what are we going to do to sell our watches? There's a few different options here when we look at it from an online business. So we're not looking at it from going down to the local markets and selling watches there. We're not even looking at it from going and visit to trade shows and things like that. I mean, they're all valid ways. You can incorporate them in with your website. We're looking at purely from an affiliate, from an online point of view. And the first one there is affiliate marketing. So what affiliate marketing is you join up affiliate programs. And I do have a post on my site called Watch Affiliate Program. So go and have a look at that and you'll start to see what that means. And this post obviously gives you a good run through of what affiliate marketing is. So effectively, say for example, I just finished the watches one, so I remember what it is. Say for example, you're in a trade, buy, sell, swap and trade niche. So you want to connect people who want to buy particular watches with watches that are going to work in whatever that these people who either want to have an investment or just trade or collectible or whatever. There's a site called Bob's Watches. I'm not an affiliate of that. It's just one I remember. And that site provides access to hundreds of watches up to, I saw a vintage Rolex in there for $60,000. So, and down to about $2,000. So if you're writing about that, your problem you're solving is what's the best watch that I can buy that's going to make me money. You go and find one in Bob's Watches, you write all about it, you link once you've written about it, you link your reader off to that site and they manage the sale. You then make a commission. And from memory, if you sold a watch for $60,000 there, you're going to make $1,000 commission straight off the bat. So that's how that works. You write about products, you refer them off to the actual vendor. The vendor makes a sale. They then pay you commission for the sale. That's what it works on. It's commissions for sales. You write about the products, you then refer people to the sale. That's what affiliate marketing does. If you want to find your own products, so if we go down to our affiliate marketing section, so as I've mentioned, there's all about affiliate marketing there. So on here, I've typed affiliate watches. See that we've got S-Force watches, House of Watches, Watches to You, Swiss watches on demand, in demand. I know House of Watches and Watches to You deal with a lot of the high-end luxury watches, and S-Force watches are customizable watches. So you can see just in there the different variations we've got, and all I've done there is type affiliate watches in my of watches affiliate programs. You can even type, you can find affiliate smartwatches, affiliate dive watches, affiliate luxury watches, affiliate Rolexes, whatever it is you want to do. And then you can go and find affiliate programs that you need to apply for. So as it says here, you'll need to apply. Make sure that you check them out. Make sure they've got quality products. You don't want fake products in there. Make sure you check out all their service arrangements, and when you apply, you'll need to give them your website name. Sometimes some of them want traffic levels, and just make sure you give them a good outline as to why you want to join. Okay, so the next option we've got from there then is dropshipping. What dropshipping does is similar to affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing, obviously, you don't hold any inventory because the vendor does it all. Dropshipping is a slightly different in that you pay the vendor an agreed wholesale price, and then you sell the product for whatever price you want to sell it for. The vendor still manages the shipping, you manage the sale. So you'll sell it for them. Although that said, there are programs, Dropified, Amazon Associates do it, Shopify do it. They'll manage it all for you. You basically set up your warehouse, you do all the advertising, you promote the product, you sell it. You then pay them the wholesale amount plus the shipping fee. You make the profit on whatever you've done. In the shopping niche, there are drop shipping suppliers out there, even for the collectibles, or if you're doing storage cases or cleaning equipment or whatever, those sort of things are very good for drop shipping as well. So have a look in the post again about that. The main differences between is for drop shipping. There are some other variations, but with drop shipping, you determine a price, you sell for whatever you want to sell it for. With affiliate marketing, you write about the products and then you refer it off and you make a commission on the sale. They're the main two things. Dropship, you can go from everything to managing your own sales. The more you manage yourself, the more money you make. But a lot of people find it easy not to do that. And again, if you want to find dropshipping supplies, dropship watches, there's all the dropship watches you can find there. A lot of them are own brand watches, but you got that there. And the next option here is to sell your own. So what if you want to sell your own products? So you might have some different options there for selling your own products. So secondhand watches, collectibles, special needs watches, hobby type watches, storage watch cases, accessories, and the like. You go out and find suppliers who'll sell you those watches, or you'll go out and you'll have your own. You might create your own storage cases or anything like that. That means that you handle the entire sales, you handle the entire process, you get the watches in, you hold the inventory, you then manage the shipping and the whole lot. The advantage of that is there's no middleman like you have with affiliate marketing or drop shipping. So you set the price, you manage the sales, and that's where my friend bought his through. And the high-end traders do this, or the professional traders do all this. They'll have their own site, they'll have their own showcase for the watches, they'll list all their watches on the site, and if people come through and buy them, they'll then sell those watches. Once they've sold those watches, they'll then go and find another watch they can buy that they think will have some good resale value later on. So if you want to sell your own, that's an option you've got there as well. Other options. So we've talked about affiliate marketing, we've talked about drop shipping, we've talked about selling your own. Other options can be making money via YouTube. You might do a set of videos like I do here. Just look at my channel, and all I'm doing is really talking to the camera. All you need to do is just go in and set up your YouTube thing in a YouTube channel. It could be YouTube videos on could do a demo on how you find a watch, how you check it's authentic, how you purchase it, what you do with it once you get it, how to maintain them. All those sort of things you can do videos on it and coach people and teach people how to get into the watch trade that way. You can do coaching, like helping people find watches to buy, finding watches for them to buy for you from there. You can build things. You can build display cases. You can build holding cases. You can create chemical-free cleaning solutions for the people to use. You can create the little tools that people might want to use if they want to replace the bands and things like that. You can sell watch bands. You can create and sell your own watch bands. All those sort of things are things you can do in the sell your own type scenario. Okay, so they're the options. You've got affiliate marketing, drop shipping, selling your own, or other options, videos, creating how-to guides, creating products and the like. Okay, so what do you need to do? From here, there's a couple of options. You've got things you need to do here. You probably need to build yourself a website. Now, building a website is not a big deal. I'm just going to click you on here. If you want to see how to build a website, click on that. I will show you how to build a website, take you to a site where you can build your website. You need your website if you're going to solve your problems. I mentioned before, you've got your niche. So say your niche is dive watches. You'll build yourself a website, which you can do for free if you click on that link. You build yourself a website, and then from there you might write a post on what is the difference between a Garmin Smart dive watch, which I saw this morning, and a Seiko professional dive watch. Or you might review a Seiko watch and then a Rolex dive watch, and then I don't know what the actual brands of the proper, dedicated dive watches are, but you might go through and compare all them and review all them, and then you'll use your YouTube channel to explain to people how to use these watches. So it might be a video of you underwater, showing them how to use the watch underwater, what they're looking at, that sort of thing. So a website is where you put all that together. Added that, next obviously is your social media. So social media might be your Facebook groups, it might be photos on Instagram if you're using watches, it would be the YouTube channel that I talked about before, it might be Pinterest pins linking people into your website, whatever the social media it is that you want to use. Facebook groups are great for that sort of thing as well. Get on the Facebook groups and see what people are looking for. I've got a fishing site that I work on as well. I'm in a Facebook group, and every weekend I get 15 or 16 different ideas for my post, because people get on the Facebook group and say, hey guys, I'm going fishing for a flathead today, what's the best hooks? And everyone writes what hooks they think are the best. I then create a page that says 6 best hooks for flathead fishing, which are all the hooks that these guys have recommended, and they all say why they recommend them. And I do my research to see what's good about them, what the problems are. There's your post. And then you link that post off to either affiliate marketing or to drop shipping or whatever we talked about before. So that's how it all fits together. So you find your niche, you work out the problems you're solving, how you work out how you think you can sell them. Some of this is chicken and egg. So you might build your website, start doing your posts, think, oh, that works better with affiliate marketing, and so on and so forth. Find your niche, work out what problems you're solving, how you're going to sell it with your affiliate marketing, drop shipping and the like, or what are you going to need to build? Website, some social media, get on Facebook groups, and there you go. Okay, that's it guys. How to sell watches online. Hope that was helpful. If you're watching this from YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel below. If you're watching within the post and you have any questions, need any help setting up your website, ideas, information on getting into affiliate programs or drop shipping, anything like that, or any feedback, please don't hesitate to comment below. Would love to help you out. That's it. Thanks guys. Chat to you soon. Bye.